Hello everyone, nice to see you. My name is ULINNUHA, but I always recommended others call me Alin. At this time of new normal, sometimes our movements are still limited. It is at moments like this that we miss the place we used to go to. Related to that, I will tell you about a place that is memorable or meaningful for me. The place I'm talking about doesn't seem like a famous place. It's my favorite place. I interpret it as the most comfortable place, a place that I frequent. And yeah, the first is at home. Of course, it is house, my beloved home. I didn't even realize that I had lived here for almost 20 years. It's not a beautiful, not a luxurious house, but still, I have a favorite spot in the past. The roof of my house was half tile, half the place for drying clothes. I used to like going up to the rooftop because there was a quiet place. The roof height is also low for the size of a 10 years old child. Even though it's a little hot when my feet hit the roof, this action actually can only be done by professionals like me. The view shown is not beautiful, only the neighboring roofs. But what I need is a quiet place just for myself. It's quiet, shooting to see stray cats running on the roof. Or sometimes I also bring food for cats, attract attention so that the cat will accompany me. Then what I like next is when the afternoon comes. I can see the sun going down. Of course, not as beautiful as the sunset on the beach or the mountain. I'm not the only one who enjoys the place on the rooftop. I also often played a house there with my sister. We are only 2 years apart between us, so we often play together. Usually we take blanket and cloth, then hang it on a clothesline. At that time we could feel camping at home. It's not my sister and I who visit rooftops. My next door neighbors also played together. The type of their house is almost the same, unboarded second floor. The rooftop of our house is only limited by a short wall, and eventually, by using the punch, I have entered a neighbor's house, vice versa. Or sometimes we also exchange binder paper transaction. This is just look like a paper. Like this. Which at that time was very popular. Not for writing diaries or materials, only for collections. Like this, because the images are catching our attention. Oh my god, like this is so beautiful though. You can see that. Well, it's a childhood. Okay, next, I will tell you about my second home. But actually, it is my grandmother's house. It is that I was there like home. Lots of childhood memories in my grandmother's house. The distance between my house and my grandmother's house is quite close because we are still one city, Jombang. I will at home there, or yeah, my second home. When I was little, I was lived there with my cousins. My parents are working until noon, so nobody's home, so that I am at my grandmother's house. There I have two grandmothers. One of them is my grandmother's sister. I have considered it my own grandmother. I love her, the one who takes care of me for a long time until now. My other cousins and I also played at grandma's house because no, in that house there are only two of my grandmothers. But don't worry, since high school, my older brother has stayed at grandma's house to accompany them until now. Yeah, until she graduated. There is also my uncle who just moved behind my grandmother's house. Maybe because in the last 3 years, my brother went to university in Semarang, but he is graduated now. But I don't know, my brother come back to our home or still stayed at my grandmother's house. When I was a child, I used to play cooking in grandma's yard. There are about 3 big mango, so it's pretty lush to play with my friends, of course with my cousin too. When I was little, I even played cooking with my 2 boyfriends. It's nice that they want to come to play cooking with me. It's mostly girl who played cooking in the child memories. But I remember one of them is named Alif, who often takes me to the mosque. We go to the mosque every afternoon. But now I miss him a lot because he moved and we lost touch until now. I reminded of the past. Okay, come back to my grandma's house. I can play anything there. Playing house, dolls, badminton, learning to ride a bicycle, and also others. Many things I have do a lot there. Once when I was playing badminton with my cousins, a ball that was being played fell on the roof of my grandma's house. No one dared to take it because it's too high to reach. But we still want to play. After grooming or something, finally my cousin, his name is Chia, got up the courage to climb the bamboo ladder. But he got that ball for badminton. He didn't dare to come down. He is afraid of heights. I don't remember exactly how he got off, but it looks like his father came and helped to guide him down. Childhood is very interesting to remember. let's continue the list of my favorite places. Is a rice field. Rice fields located in the south and west of my housing. Me and my friends are played in the rice fields on Saturday. They are also in the same housing as me. Sometimes my sister and my brother's friends also join with us because Saturday comes home early and we still want to play. It's a child want to play when they have time and friend to be with. After school ended, we went home by bicycle and headed for the rice fields behind the housing estate. Now I'm thinking about why we go to the rice field even though we don't play kites. Just when we reach the rice field, we just walk around, check around, and we take pictures to upload on Facebook. Facebook is our first social media. It's feel weird you don't have Facebook when you at the time in my friends. And back to the rice fields. If you're not lazy and a lot of energy, we always walk to the end of the fields. There was a large and shady tree. We sit there just looking at the green of the rice fields and sometimes eating snacks that we had brought, like ice drink in plastic and spicy macaroni. It's like a picnic. We need picnic. Really. A child, I dreamed go to picnic so that there's rice fields so we can some kind of picnic. But that is cool under the tree. But it will be hot, it will linger there. When afternoon to evening, we decided to return to go home. But eventually, when we back home, we curious about a little crabs. We call it kangkang. Even if we see that, or we can find it, or some a hole at road of rice field, we don't even dare to hold it because we're scared of their crabs. It's danger to how that crabs hurting our arms. Let's continuing my stories. Okay, what else? Okay, we talk about my childhood filled with fun. Alin in the past knew how to play around. It's different from Alin now. I don't know what has changed. Is it what called the adult process too much to think about? It makes us happy sometimes, but the next time we feel sad. I happen to be introvert, which replenishes energy by being alone, so that I go to the rooftop and sometimes I just riding with my motorbike and get around. My high school friends often call it ngaspal dalan, which means paving the road. That's a funny joke. I usually go around on the street near my house, and I often pass through the streets of the city of Jombang, which are not busy as roads in Jakarta. I miss Jogja. I wish I can go back to Jogja. Well, sometimes I drive at night at moderate speed, just enjoying the city streets, people riding with their parents, with their boy or girlfriends, hang out with their friends. Seeing people at night is also very calming, make me little fresh. Like today, I'm telling a story after a long time. Thank you for listening stories about a place that is memorable or meaningful for me, or my childhood memories. So thank you. I'll close for the video this time. I wish we can meet again. But thanks to all of you. Bye.